Do you know that 93% of our effectiveness in human communication is determined by our nonverbal cues? The influence and impact of our communication is determined 55% by body language, 38% by our tone quality, and only 7% by our verbal content. Being a leader in an organization and being a presenter in front of an audience of thousands require us to communicate effectively with others. But how do we achieve that? How can we influence others by using our body language? First of all, body postures. If you pay attention to charismatic leaders or other influential figures carefully, you may observe that they often display power postures. A power posture is an open body posture which is expansive and direct. By displaying power posture, we tend to look more confident. Imagine when you are trying to convince others about how great your product is, with a constricted posture which makes you look smaller. Not only it will make you look small, it will make you seem unpersuasive and unconfident with your own product. So next time when you try to convince others, imagine a string on top of your head and being pulled upwards by it. Decrease the tension on your shoulder and pull them backwards with your chest out and straighten your back. Then, you are able to persuade others more effectively. When communicating with others, provide some hand gestures to build up your positive impression in front of others. There is a research saying that people tend to look more competent and confident with observable hand gestures when compared to others who keep their hands still. Hand gestures not only visualize the messages for the receivers, but also help the audience to remember and understand the messages in a better way. One more thing, mirror the postures and actions from the person who you are talking to. It will build up the rapport between the communicator and listener, while facilitating better communication. Most of the time, your speed of your speech should be determined by the situation. Speaking slowly makes you look more calm, while speaking fastly makes you appear to be very reactive to outer circumstances. It wouldn't be wise to speak slow if you are calling an ambulance, but it would be better if you speak slower when you're proposing something to others. If you are going to deliver your speech faster, you tend to look more influential and competent.
I know you're an army doctor and you've been invalided home from Afghanistan. I know you've got a brother who's worried about you, but you won't go to him for help because you don't approve of him, possibly because he's an alcoholic, more likely because he recently walked out on his wife, and I know that your therapist thinks you're limp psychosomatic quite correctly, I'm afraid.
However, if your speech rate is always fast without any variation, you might be judged as insincere.
So talk slowly or have an appropriate pause in the middle of a speech if you have important messages to deliver.
Every week I got to know him better, I liked him better and better and better and better and better. But on some level, one of the problems we have is that on some level Mitt Romney didn't even believe his own life story. Again, I do not wish to criticize him, I admire him enormously.
By doing so, it will grab your audience attention. Speaking at a higher pitch will make yourself look nervous and anxious.
See you anymore. Come out the door. It's like you've gone away.
But speaking at a lower pitch tends to show more confidence and strength.
Do you wanna build a snowman? Come on, let's go and play. I never see you anymore. Come out the door. It's like you've gone away. We used to be best buddies, and now we're not. I wish you would tell me why.
Last but not least, an appropriate degree of eye contact could help you increase your influential levels as well. In this whole video, we have tried our best to maintain eye contact with our beloved audience. Doesn't that make you feel good? Thanks for watching, and remember to give a thumbs up to our video and subscribe to our channel for more videos. If you have any suggestions for the upcoming episode, don't forget to leave a comment below. Cheers! 3, 2